If there's one person that talks out of proportion and talks like he does not see how things are happening in the government, is Rotimi Amechi. Because really, he's saying that apart from security sector, that there's no lopsidedness or lopsided appointment in Buhari's government. I wonder why he would say that, because of course by the time we start pointing out a lot of this commission that is being headed by the Northerners, you'll be so shocked as to how Nigerian government has been totally taken over by the North. And of course, the South people do not really have a problem with that. If that is what works for your government, all well and good. But at least you can hear what Meiti Allah said a few days ago, that, we are trying, the Nigerians are trying to fight against the government of the day. They are trying to fight against President Muhammadu Buhari. Because Mieti Allah feels it is a tribal thing, and he feels protesters are just doing this against President Muhammad Buhari. He said all sorts of things, and now Amechi is also backing it up, saying that there's no sector in Nigeria that is that has a lopsided appointment aside the security sector. I don't think that is a right statement for him to make. And anyway, more details I'll bring to you guys about all of this. But before then, please endeavor you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell. Okay, guys, let us get into the details of this. As I say, the Minister of Transportation, Honorable Chibike Rotimi Amechi, said President Muhammadu Buhari has united all regions in the country with his appointments and projects. The minister said lopsided appointments can only be found in the security sector of the country. Amechi stated this while explaining the reasons and underlining policies behind the project in the South-South and Southeast region. He said the people of the Southeast and South-South pretend not to see the efforts made by the federal government of Nigeria because it is led by President Muhammadu Buhari. He, however, called on the people of the Southeast and South-South to love themselves and work together in unity to foster growth in the regions. Amechi made the call during an interactive session with the Southeast South-South professionals of Nigeria in Lagos during the weekend. He said the SESSPN had invited the members to address concerns of the people of the Southeast and South-South regions in security, power, economy, and social integration and representation in government. Amechi said, "We fight a lot among ourselves in South-South and Southeast. We fight amongst ourselves. I'm saying this so that we can separate emotions from reality. Today is not about President Buhari, it is about us. This administration is doing a lot, but because it's President Buhari, we pretend not to see it. We complain about lopsided appointments. Apart from the area of security, have you checked other areas side by side? The president will appoint someone from the Southeast, and people from the same region will fight against the appointment. If the president knows how you feel, when we took office, the president asked us to complete all projects left by previous administration before starting new ones. We did that, and it was across all regions. We completed Port Harcourt Airport. We are working on Enugu Airport, Enugu Onitsha Road. Work is ongoing. No matter how slow, the second Niger Bridge in Onitsha, 48%, and we have assured the country that by 2022 it will be completed. Those who are from Onitsha or from Anambra, have you gone to the site and work is not going on? When we came, it was zero. Most of you don't see it because it's not beside the Niger Bridge, so you don't see it unless you visit the site. Onitsha is a river port, 3.5-meter draft. The only thing that can go there is barge. Port Harcourt and Warri seaports will be the highest, and people will criticize a president that is doing this much for this zone. How do we survive? By ethnicity. On real projects and why work has not been done in the Southeast, Amechi said, "I hate tribalism. I've said this before. For me, I'm Nigerian, and what informs my decision of choosing which rail line to construct at any point in time is the economics of rail, and currently the economics shows that Lagos to Kano has the capacity to move 30 million tons of cargo per year. I do the same analysis for Port Harcourt to Maiduguri, 11 million tons. We are currently doing the analysis for Lagos to Calabar to know how many tons of cargo can be moved there per year. So we started with the Lagos to Kano rail. President Obasanjo approved it. President Jonathan started construction on it by doing Abuja to Kaduna, and President Buhari told us to complete all previous projects. Now we are applying for $11 billion loan to construct Lagos to Calabar rail. There was no design for Port Harcourt Maiduguri. We knew that the first thing to do was to commence a feasibility study. After that, we did the design. It's now they'll start to do the site drawing. In those 3 months that they are doing that, you start shouting again, why are they not constructing? You forget that Ibadan to Kano, they just finished the design now. That's why they've not started construction. Back to Port Harcourt to Maiduguri, the first thing was constructed from the president that all rails in Nigeria must be standard gauge. We did a standard gauge design. We went to Bonny to do studies, and we did the study to up to Maiduguri. I did a feasibility study that brought it between $14 billion to $11 billion. When we finished, we got approval from the president, but I realized that we may not get the money in this government. I changed my course and I said, while we are looking for money for the standard gauge for Port Harcourt Maiduguri, let me ask for money for the reconstruction to reconstruct the narrow gauge at $3.1 billion, and the president, after much argument, accepted. After some time, he agreed that we can proceed with narrow gauge while seeking for money to construct the standard gauge. At least I'm sure that before we leave government, we would have done up to 80% of the rail. Also, there was no line to Owerri. I added Owerri to Port Harcourt Maiduguri rail line design because of the industrial park and University of Transportation in Ubimi, Amechi said. He said the problem with maritime in Nigeria is insecurity. They are rich Nigerians who do bunkering. Next are other escort vessels. Another is the OMSL group who say they are protecting vessels and so on. We have a disadvantage where those who are making the money will not allow you to provide security. And he went on and on to speak about all of this. But really, I don't see a truth in all of this like protesters are doing in Nigeria today. We want accountability for everything you've said now. How accountable are they in this government? That is one question we should ask the government officials. So guys, I don't know what you have to say about this. Don't forget to drop your comments and also tell us what you think about this. Yes, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.